In this video, we're going to go behind the scenes from a recent wedding because I want to show you guys how I photograph parent dances at reception. First things first, let's talk about gear. So I shoot the parent dances on an 85mm and the Sony A9. The reason I use the 85mm is because I don't have to be super close to the action, which the bride, the groom, the guests, the parents, everybody really appreciates. And you also get these really pronounced looks in the photos, you know, with the blurry background, the photographer look that everybody wants. So that's also appreciated. And using the Sony A9 allows me to be a ninja because I don't have to, you know, I can turn the silent shutter off thanks to the stacked sensor. Nobody's gonna hear me when I'm taking photos. And, you know, that just really helps to keep the moment lively without disrupting it, right? So that is my camera and lens setup. And then for the lighting, you know, because this is usually happening at night, you do need some kind of lighting. For the most part, I've used bounce flash, which has worked really well, but lately I've been experimenting with an off-camera video light, which has been a lot of fun actually because it's really consistent and you can kind of work around the room in that way. But I've been using the Yongnuo YN216. It's been a really great addition. It's a tiny little light, so it doesn't get in the way or anything. It's really easy to pack. And it's got a lot of, you know, it packs a lot of punch for just being such a tiny video light. But, you know, I definitely recommend you guys check it out if you guys are interested. But that's my current setup. Now let's actually go behind the scenes and I'll walk you through my approach. Okay, so we're jumping straight into my first point, which is I try to make sure that whatever photo I get, that it's a flattering photo of either the, you know, the bride, the groom, or their parent, whichever one it is that they dance with. But yeah, just trying to keep the photos flattering. Right here, you're gonna notice this is not the most flattering photo of the groom. I wanted to leave it in for you guys so you can see. Honestly, that's just how the parent dances go sometimes. You know, a lot of times they're just talking to each other, which isn't making for the most flattering shots. But it's just, you know, you have to be patient, you have to be aware and attentive to reading the room a little bit too, just to be ready for those shots where they are laughing, they are having fun, just smiling and being emotional with each other. And right here, you're gonna notice I'm just walking around the room. I'm trying to get different shots, a variety of different shots, just because I don't want to deliver the same photo over and over again. You know, as a creator, that gets a little bit boring, but also I think it's a disservice to the couple who, you know, they want some unique photos, and you know, that's just how it goes, honestly. So right here, speaking of unique, I get really low to the ground, but I don't love the framing in this shot. And so I do see some potential in it though. So I walk in a little bit closer and I do kind of a similar shot and I get this, and I love this shot. I love where my head was at, but I don't love the expression that the mom had. It's still a cool shot, still deliverable. So I made sure to put that in, and then boom, right here, they're having a great time. They're laughing. Someone busted a joke or something, but yeah, they're just having a good time. They're laughing. That's kind of the key moment you're waiting for. And you know, the parent dance is wrapping up here, and so they're gonna come in for a hug. Boom, that's a really emotional moment, and that's definitely also deserving of a black and white shot. Boom, there it is. So yeah, that's my approach to photographing parent dances.